Hello, my name is Ben. Happy welcome to the micro soldering show. After a long time, I think we had about 10 days or 14 days without doing any videos, and yeah, now I'm back here for you. I just got my daughter. Oh, this was Siri, okay. But I just got my daughter within this time, so I had to take a little care at home, and I was some days not the whole day here for work, but now I'm back here and try to give you the next video. So today I got an iPhone X for you, X again. I know we had a lot of iPhone 10 within the last weeks, but I have to work on what I have here on my desk, and Face ID repairs were a lot the last days, and yesterday I had an iPhone 11 Pro board swap. Today I got another board from an iPhone 11 Pro which was hardly corroded of water, but there are missing pads under the CPU, and you see there were a lot of shorts which made the CPU really hot. So I think this is not a thing which would be good for a video, because it's a lot of masking work, and I don't know if it works after. So we do an iPhone X together, which was mailed in because of two long screw damages on the top layer. So let's see if we can get that. And by the way, you should have a look to FixDesk, our repair management software, including billing and POS. Have a look at it, it is amazing. Okay, so and now we just go to the microscope and have a look what we have here directly under my microscope. So it's an iPhone X board, and here you can see somebody screwed through the whole board. Okay, I don't know what this is. Looks like solder in the hole. And here we got the next long screw. Oh yeah, here we can see it, okay? Directly on the tie crease. On the bottom here, you can see here was the next screw. So it doesn't make any sense to repair that. So we could take off tie crease now, and we could rebuild the traces, and we could starting rebuilding traces here. But you see, somebody already scraped, and the next thing is that it just doesn't make any sense at all. Let me have a look. Okay, they want to have the important data, so it's a data rescue job. It's not a job for full function. So for me, it's just swapping the CPU, having a look if I can copy the logic EEPROM, or if I have to swap it and swap the NAND. Okay, so these are the things I need to do. I got a ready prepared iPhone X board here. I hope that this board is fine. The value on power supply is okay, so let's see. Otherwise we have to prepare another board, because it was laying a long time, and I don't know if this was really a board which we can use for our behavior here. So we just start by checking off the CPU. Will the phone be fixed directly from this dude who was coming in? Yeah, but he wanted to fix it directly. Oh, okay, because he said on the phone before Alright, okay. So it's all about checking out the clue here. I don't care about the board really, because for me the important thing here is data, and this board I won't use anymore for anything. So if you do these jobs, you need to care about the CPU, and you need to care about a swap board, you need to care about the logic EEPROM, you need to care about the NAND, but you don't need to care about the board. It's totally fucked, as you see. Okay. I got out the clue, so now it's time to lift up this beautiful A11. Okay, let's go. And done. And as you see, we got all the pads. That is really looking good, like it should. Now it's all about taking off the glue. In this case here, I just do it with preheat. I just do it with preheat and some solder. Good morning. Hello. So now it's all about just getting in some paste. And wait until it melts. Wait until it melts. So I need to get up the heat a little bit. So, okay, we need to take the solder to the right way. Now we need some flux here at the side, like you see. But we don't have enough heat on here. So normally I work with another platform for heating up the CPU. But within this video it's pretty okay for me to do it with that. And wait until the solder paste melts. So as you see, the solder starts to melt. Okay, solder starts melting here. And then you can just loose up the glue. As you can see, there are other methods to do it faster, just by using the eye brush. That is the technique I normally use. So, and then after I use the brush, it's about using the glue removing tool.
Ich habe das hier 3 oder 4 Mal aufgeladen und leer gelassen davor. Ich habe dann YouTube angemacht und habe das laufen gelassen und habe es wieder auf 100 geladen. oder 4 Mal sogar.
So sometimes, as you see here, the glue is more hard than
Ja, das wundert mich jetzt mal.
in other cases. Sometimes the glue is more hard than in other cases. So let's take off. Okay. Clean. Normally I do it really much faster because I use another platform, and in some cases the glue isn't as hard as here. So, but if it's like here, you just need to work again on it. Yeah, like you see, now it looks much better. Normally, you know, out of my other videos, I'm using a much faster method, but yeah, it's all about, in some jobs you do it like this, and in some jobs you do it like that. Okay, now just some more flux. So the new man. Okay. And here we are. You see, it's not necessary to take off all the glue from the bottom of the CPU, but you should work clean and carefully. And this should really be enough, okay? And like you see, this looks good, okay? I just clean it around one time using a knife to take off dirt around the CPU. Okay. Now we can do the rebuild. Let's see where my stencil for A11 is. I did a lot of other CPUs within the last days, so I did A8, I did A9, I did A13, I did A10, but I didn't do any A11. Okay, and as you can see, this looks pretty okay. Okay, just get solder paste into the stencil. Normally I always use fresh paste. This paste was lying starting at the morning, and it was only a rest here on my tool. And I got my beloved red tweezers. If you want to order, you can do it. Just give me PN. And we have enough in stock here. So we just re-roll that beautiful CPU. What I see here is just a little point of dirt. Okay. And now this looks pretty okay, I think. Waiting a short time. Go over through. Lift up. And let's see if we have all them balls out. This one was missing. So just get it back here. Here we have some dirt between, but that's pretty okay for taking out. So I want to fix this one, okay. As you see, one is missing here. Here is just a little dirt. You have to take out something. So, okay, now we just clean one time by using the brush. Done. And let's see what we have here. Okay. So this all looks good. We have one missing ball here, which is laying at the stencil. I take it out there and just clean the CPU again. Okay. So dirt in between here. Take it out. This dirt is pretty okay. This was the ball I looked for. Okay. Come here. Let's see how we fix that now. See this ball? Just a little too big. I can tell you exactly what happened here. Okay. And this looks much better. If you work with crash solder at the beginning, you won't have to do things like that. But if you have to do it, just do it because you learn out of these things, and it brings you experience for the future. Okay. And everybody who tells you that he never has to do something like that is just lying. Okay. Just a quick reflow, and CPU looks good. Okay. Take it here. Now I just want to have a look if I can copy the data for the logic EEPROM from one to the other board. Okay. So here we have the old board. We go to logic and we can read. That's pretty okay. Read complete. And now let's see if we can write to the new board. Please let me write. Oh, it tells me chip not connected. Let's have a look. The board looks pretty okay. No. Ah, now we have it. Okay, it reads. So now let's read this again. Read complete. And now, yeah, let's burn. Write complete. Okay, so we got a logic EEPROM data from here to here. Now it's all about taking off the NAND, rebolting the NAND, and getting all to the other board. Like I said, I don't care about the board and I don't care about missing any small components here. Done. We got it, baby. So, pretty okay. Old board, new board, JC, P8 module. It's only day rescue, but I do it because I just always do it. So HDD is detected. Denkst du an Auspacken und KVAs dann, gell? Okay. Ich helfe dir gleich. Okay. Unbind Wi-Fi success. Taking out the NAND, shutting down the JC. Going to the microscope. And for the NAND, we just take a stencil. We just take some paste. Like this. We just do a quick and fast reball. Done. Lift up. Clean one time. Adding some flux. And that is pretty okay for just to ring down that. Okay. Now it's all about taking a quick photo. And by the way, you should really test FixDesk, because this is an amazing repair management software. So, okay, we just now solder down the NAND. Like that, positioning. Done. And now it's all about the CPU. Just want to take a photo. Okay, check if the board is clean. Looks okay, I think. Now just place down the CPU. Have a look that it looks good. Have a look That it looks good. And now we just solder down the CPU. Positioning must be good. Or something to cover the PMU would be fine. Pretty okay. Soldered down the CPU. Lifting up the heatsink for the PMU. Okay, this looks pretty good. Now we just let it cool down. So here, like you see, I get it to the dust absorber. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this board is now cool enough. Here, as you see. It's the board we just swapped. And now I need a screen, or before I just have a look for the value on power supply. Value looks good. We are without bottom layer at DFU. So now it's all about the matching bottom layer, and we need a socket. Taking the board, bottom layer, taking this, taking the top layer. David, can you please give me an iPhone X screen? This would be really great. Just to perform a test. Thanks a lot. Okay. iPhone X screen. Connecting. Touch. Hey, come on. Don't you want to be connected? Okay. Touch. Connecting LCD. And connecting DC power supply. And now it's all about connecting power supply right, and then it's all about booting up the device. And boom! We have an Apple, what is pretty good in my opinion after that work. So I just don't know if there are any private data on the phone. So I do it like that. Like every time if I do these works, we still have the Apple here. Okay. We have a code. So we wait for a boot. Still the Apple. But I remember I have the old bottom layer, so Wi-Fi unbind was redundant. Okay. After a time we will have a boot. That's not the problem. Still the Apple, waiting for the boot, and after that we can use the passcode to unlock the device, and we can get the important data out of this phone. In some cases it's necessary to do an update, but I think it's just the phone was laying at the side for a long time perhaps. And here we are. Yes, here we are. Phone is booted up. Okay, I just want to show you because the screen is really dark at the moment. Okay, and now just getting up the so, and personal pictures. I go to the settings and you can see here, if we go to here and to here, you can see that, okay, this is about here, the flex cable. You can see that we have 256 gigabytes and only 10 gigabytes are unused. So we got all, do you see it? So we got all the important data out of this phone. And I think that's pretty nice because we had 2 long screw damages. I don't know if the customer tried to repair the screen by himself. Just don't know, because the phone comes from another repair shop, and they just mailed it in for a bot swap. Okay, so I hope that you liked the video, because we had a long time without any video. And yeah, give me a thumbs up, subscribe the channel. That's what's pretty important for us here, that you subscribe to the channel, because we want to grow up, we want to get bigger, we want to have a lot of subscribers. That's just normal. Have a look for Fixdesk. It's in English available now too. So repair management, POS, billing, all in one tool. Really crazy. So have a look at it. And by the way, every technician in this world should have an ICC Pro. Just get it at iccpro.de, Mobile Centrics, Union Repair, or at the other resellers. I'm out now for today. I would be happy to see you at our Facebook group, Smartphone Repair Group Germany, but please answer the questions, otherwise we can't accept you. You need to be you need to work in the repair industry or to be a shop owner for repairs. Okay, I'm out. We'll see us with the next one. I hope you liked the video, and yeah, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Goodbye, Isabel.